Hello again. Let's pause for a moment and consider what we learned this week. We started it off with raster data. We learned about different data formats we can store our rasters in, and then we moved on to resampling our rasters or changing their resolution. From there, we moved into different ways to display our rasters, including by using the swipe tool to compare our raster to our other data visually. After that, we learned how to extract our rasters using different clipping tools, and then how to reproject our rasters and the implications of doing that. And then we wrapped up our section on rasters by learning about mosaics, which allow us to analyze large areas, and then about a few different raster data models that are commonly used. In the second half of the week, we learned about how to work with rasters as 3D data, both how to interpret them that way and how to create surfaces from our rasters. We also learned how to create new rasters from point observations using a process called interpolation. As part of that, we learned about the underlying mechanics of that, such as Voronoi polygons and tins, which are a great way to display our data in 3D, and we can do that using ArcScene. And then finally, we learned a little bit about working with 3D vector data using z-values. After that, we continued where we left off with the project, thinking about what kind of analysis we can undertake with our data, and then planning how we might actually approach our analysis. Your homework for this week is thinking about how you're going to proceed with analyzing this data if you were going to do this project yourself. Next week, we'll learn a few more important GIS concepts such as projections and environment variables. While I described both of those to you in the first course, if you were there with us, we're going to go much more in depth about both of them so that you can understand them in a way that you need to in order to correctly analyze data. See you there.